What a mess at the Oxford Union. A highly anticipated debate between India and Pakistan has collapsed into a full-blown international farce, with both sides accusing each other of running scared. Let's break down exactly what happened, because this story is wild. The debate was set for November 27th, and the motion was a spicy one. The House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. It was meant to be a clash of ideas at one of the world's most prestigious debating societies. But just hours before it was supposed to start, the whole thing fell apart. So, what went wrong? According to Indian lawyer Sai Deepak, who was scheduled to speak for India, this was a deliberate Pakistani gambit to avoid the debate. He laid out the entire saga on his X account, and his version of events directly contradicts the official statement from the Pakistan High Commission in London. Deepak's account paints a picture of chaos from the very beginning. He pointed out that key leadership positions at the Oxford Union are held by individuals with Pakistani connections. He named the union's president, Musa Hirai, alleging he is the son of Pakistan's Minister of Defense Production, and also mentioned the treasurer, Raza Nazar. This, he suggested, set a certain tone for the event. The problems for the Indian side started just 2 days before the debate. The original high-profile speakers, former Army Chief General Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had to pull out due to unavoidable commitments. This sent the organizers scrambling for replacements. Sai Deepak, who was already on board, stepped up. He quickly managed to recruit two UK-based speakers, Manu Khajuria and Pundit Satish K. Sharma, to complete the Indian team. They were ready to go, even on such short notice. Then came the final, dramatic collapse. On the day of the debate, November 27th, Deepak says he received a call at 3:13 p.m. He was told that the Pakistani delegation, which included big names like former Foreign Minister Hina Rabbani Kar and Defense Minister Khawaja Muhammad Asif, hadn't even landed in London yet. Hearing this, the Indian team, who were on their way, decided to abandon their journey to Oxford. It seemed pointless to travel if the opposing side wasn't even in the country. But here's where the story takes a truly bizarre turn. A short while later, Deepak claims he received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had, in fact, landed. Not only that, they were already checked into a hotel in Oxford. This revelation led Deepak to unleash a furious attack on the Pakistani team. He accused them of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins, suggesting they simply lacked the courage to face a live, unscripted debate. He didn't stop there. Deepak also directed sharp criticism at the Oxford Union's leadership. He accused them of allowing their prestigious institution to be dragged in muck and effectively becoming a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. He felt the union had failed in its duty to ensure a fair and organized event. The fallout didn't stay confined to the participants. Indian politician Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Shiv Sena UBT party also weighed in on X, formerly Twitter. She mocked the situation, writing, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record. Once again, they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list." Her post amplified the Indian narrative that Pakistan had deliberately sabotaged the event. Now, let's look at the other side of the story. The Pakistan High Commission in London released a completely different statement. They expressed regret that the Indian delegation had withdrawn at the last minute. They framed it as the Indian side backing out, thereby handing a walkover to the Pakistani team. Their statement implied that India was not confident enough to defend its security policies in what they called a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. So, who do you believe? We have two completely conflicting stories. One side claims the other faked a travel delay to dodge the debate. The other side claims their opponents simply chickened out. The Oxford Union, caught in the middle, is facing serious questions about its organization and neutrality. This wasn't just any debate. The topic itself, India's security policy towards Pakistan, is incredibly sensitive and contentious. A public discussion at a venue like the Oxford Union would have drawn massive global attention. For the Indian side, speakers like General Naravane would have brought a deep, strategic military perspective. For the Pakistani side, having seasoned politicians like Hina Rabbani Kar and Khawaja Asif would have ensured a high-level political defense of their country's position. The last-minute cancellation and the subsequent war of words have turned a potential intellectual showdown into a public relations disaster. Instead of a reasoned argument, we're left with accusations of cowardice and deception. It highlights the deep-seated mistrust that continues to plague relations between the two nations. A mistrust so profound that it can derail even an academic debate thousands of miles away. What started as an opportunity for dialogue has ended in public recrimination. The motion was about whether India's policy is populism or security. But the debate about the debate itself has become about something else entirely: honor, courage, and truth. And in this messy affair, the truth seems to be the biggest casualty. What do you think really happened? Was it a calculated move by Pakistan to avoid a tough debate, or did the Indian side get cold feet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This story is still developing, and we'll be sure to keep you updated. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis.